Hello Capricorn, it's Maggie the Irish Gypsy bringing you your October 2024 mid-month general reading. We're looking at the second half of October, and this reading is for you, the earth sign of Capricorn. I hope everyone's doing well. As always, thank you for being here, for taking the time to watch these videos. It's a gift to be able to create them. Thank you for the time and attention, and for those of you who like, share, and subscribe, my gratitude as well. So, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, this is for you. Cross-watchers, if you're cross-watching for a Capricorn, this video is also relevant. It's a general reading. It may resonate a little differently for everyone. Take what resonates for you. Leave the rest behind. If you know any or all of your other sign placements, it can be helpful to watch those videos as well for additional insight. Your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign. If something really does hit home with you and you'd like to take a deeper look at it, and reach out for a personal reading with me for yourself or as a gift for someone else, or you simply like the reading style, it resonates with you. If you're interested, you can email me at maggie1maguire@gmail.com. You can click the description of this video to see that contact information as well. I can usually get back to you within either the same day or within 24 hours with more information. I do offer a lot of different reading choices, different types, lengths, styles, costs, spreads in every area of life. I've tried to put a little something in there for everyone. And I'm quite diligent and focused on timely scheduling of personal readings too, as it's all that I do. I do this full time. So if you're interested, please email me. I would be delighted to hear from you. Okay, Capricorn, let's see what the second half of October 2024 looks like for you. For those of you who like to know, I am using the Royal Deluxe Tarot, clarifying with the Gilded Tarot. We begin with the Knight of Cups, an offer or opportunity driven by love, support, encouragement. The Two of Coins. Might be a choice in love for some of you. I'm getting for some of you it's actual help in managing something. Help because it looks like you're trying to juggle a few different things and perhaps learning a more balanced way of juggling multiple things, and there's help and support available there for you. Some of you, it just might be a romantic love option, but for others of you, I'm getting that it's help in you balancing things. I mean, we'll unpack that a little bit more. Next, we have the Hanging Man. Temporary sacrifice of learning to gain balance with Temperance here. Hanging Man and Temperance, this is like, you know, temporary sacrifices for long-term gain and stability here. It's learning how to manage something, manage yourself, and that requires a certain amount of self-sacrifice, right? Of perhaps going, yes, I want this, but now is not the right time for that, so I'm going to control myself or discipline myself. You know, I'm wanting to rush forward and do this or make this decision or do this thing or buy that thing or whatever. But this is a card that represents temporary self-sacrifice while you're learning and gaining new information in order to gain balance and long-term stability. And it looks like you have help here as well. Next, we have the Magician, which is a great sign because the Magician is the manifester and the entrepreneur of the tarot. The Magician has worked long and hard to get to the place where they now know how to utilize all those elements and make them work together so that they can create whatever it is that they want, what's in their head and their heart, and create that, make that manifest into actual physical reality by manipulating their knowledge and experience of these elements, the elements being earth, air, fire, water, which each represents a different aspect of us, right? Earth is the physical work, the work that we put into something, you know, that dedication, day after day, or the actual work we put into things. Fire represents our passion, desire, creativity, inspiration, that go-getter kind of energy, right? Water represents our emotions, which are wonderful and part of what makes us human, but they also should be the horse we ride, not the other way around, right? Because then we're impulsive and spontaneous in our emotions, and we allow our emotions to make decisions for us, which often are not the best way to do it. And then air, or swords, air, which governs our intellect, our smarts, our ability to see and think and make decisions in a clear and rational way. So the magician knows how to do that because of the path he's walked. But it's also a good sign that you have within you either all of these abilities or the ability to gain these abilities, this knowledge and experience and wisdom. For some of you, it may represent a person or persons in your life that has reached that place, and any help or assistance they're willing to give, you should take, because they know exactly what they're talking about. With the Three of Cups, which is a card of social energy, connections in your community, might be professionals within your friendship group, or somebody within your friendship group or within your social circle, family, friends, the community too, that can also help you do this. The people that love and care about you, because it does look like you have a good support system here to help you through this time. From the bottom of the deck, the overall energy or focus for you, Capricorn, for the second half of October is the King of Coins, or Pentacles, of Earth, which is you. It's your energy. This is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. This is you. This is where you're standing. Either if you're not in this place right now of financial, material, emotional stability and prosperity, you're on the right path. And because you're Earth energy anyway, you have the ability within you to do this, to manifest what you want. Stability and security here is kind of what I'm getting. It may be that you're just on a path of learning new habits, new ways of managing things, new ways of getting yourself to a place of growth and prosperity. It does require some temporary self-sacrifice, perhaps, when you want to rush off and do this, or you want to go and do that, or you want to, we can't let our emotions and impulses kind of lead us, because then, it can take us kind of all over the place, right? And we don't build anything while we're doing that as well. So the Hanging Man represents that sense of kind of temporarily kind of keeping yourself from that, and you're learning while you're doing it, right? Because the whole goal here and the whole objective is balance. It's temperance. It's learning how to stay grounded and centered, and okay, this is who I am, this is where I'm at, this is my goals, this is what I'm focused on, and the arms of the seesaw or teeter-totter can represent things we don't plan for, or, change that comes in, or even our own emotions and impulses wanting to kind of pull us out of that center and, go running over and doing this thing or whatever, right? Or making us kind of emotionally a bit cuckoo as well. But the Hanging Man, teaches us to learn how to shift and adjust without kind of leaving that center, right? Let's clarify a little bit. Let's take a look at that King of Coins. The Hanging Man again. Temporary self-sacrifice for long-term gain. I think that's what I'm going to title this video. The Four of Swords, which is similar to the Hanging Man as well. The Four of Swords is taking a step back. It's rest, recuperation, reflection, getting a different perspective on the path in front of you, because by kind of doing this temporary self-sacrifice and self-discipline and self-control, you're actually learning on this path, and you're gaining kind of a different perspective and a clarity of how to get where you want to be. The Seven of Pentacles, which is a place of somebody who's, working hard day after day to grow something, to actually, manifest long-term stability and security, and it is paying off. Let's take a look at the Knight of Cups and the Two of Coins. The Four of Cups. Look, don't turn down any offers or support or advice, especially from people who are more experienced and know what they're talking about, because you think you know more than they do, or you don't need their help or assistance or their advice. Be careful about doing that. We have the Three of Cups as well. Again, I feel like there's a person, although it might be maybe a few different people or a small group of people, who are offering some kind of help, support, advice. I don't know. And there's a temptation here not to take it. It might be because, earth signs can sometimes be a bit stubborn, right? I don't need your help. I know how to do this, or I know, But take what they're offering. Don't turn it down, because they have your best intentions at heart here. Hanging Man and Temperance. The Fool and the Hermit. This is kind of the temptation, right? The Fool is a brand new journey. It's stepping out into the unknown, taking a chance, taking a risk, a leap of faith. But it can also represent being foolish, not planning ahead, right? The Hermit knows better than to do that. He's learned a lot from his life experiences and not to do that. And he takes the wisdom of his experience and knowledge in order to keep him from making the same mistakes again. And it can also represent an experienced person here, who's trying to kind of pull you back from the edge of the cliff, going, now wait, now is not the time for that. This is how we do things. If you're trying to really build up something that you want, you're trying to get to a place where you have long-term security and stability. And in order to do that, you have to build things. And in order to build things, you can't make the things and then throw them away, or make the money and then immediately spend it all on all this other stuff. You're wanting to build stability, and that means that you have to retain what you're working for and build on that so that it can grow. It feels like there's a time where the challenge is being impulsive, but you're not ready for it yet. Magician, Three of Cups. We have Strength, the Empress, and the Ten of Cups. Clarifying this Magician and the Three of Cups. Look, Strength says that you have the courage, the strength, the resilience to navigate your way through this and do what's best for you and for home and family, particularly those of you with the Empress who have, who might be mothers or parents. You have a home, you have a family, you have everything that you need to manifest what you want for them by going through this process. Some of you, if you're having any issues with a mother or maternal figure, again, the message is the same. There is a way to navigate this by being open, willing to compromise and negotiate, etc. The bottom line here is that you're well able for this. You have everything that you need in order to navigate through this, but you must remember to kind of stay centered and grounded, and don't kind of get ahead of yourself, especially when it comes to other help and advice being offered to you. All right, any final messages, guidance, advice for Capricorn, second half of October? We have the Five of Pentacles with the Ten of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles. I feel like a lot of this is related to long-term security and stability or financial and material prosperity, Capricorn. It may be that this is where you have been or have been coming from, insufficiency and lack, not having enough, and feeling kind of like the outsider, not measuring up. You want this, the Ten of Pentacles, long-term stability and security, having enough that you don't have to worry so much about tomorrow, next week, next month, right? But in order to do this, the Ten of Pentacles comes from the effort that goes into building it. This is, the Ten of Pentacles is our inheritance or legacy card. An inheritance or legacy is a present sense of abundance and security that comes from the long, slow accumulation of what went in to build it, right? And in order to do that, you must be the Page of Pentacles, which is to learn, right? Pages are the ultimate students, the apprentices. They are there to learn. They're not there to go out and manifest anything yet. They're there to learn and to learn what to do. Later, as they mature into the night stage, they take what they learn and go out there and start to do things with it and manifest with it. And through that process, they mature to the king and the queen of their suit, where they learn the ultimate balance with that, right? So being on the path, you got to start kind of by learning. All right, I'm going to leave it there, Capricorn. Those are your messages for the second half of October 2024. I hope that for those of you for whom it hit home or it resonated, that it was helpful, that it gave you some clarity, or as I like to say, it gave you something to chew on, some food for thought, or validated what you're already thinking and feeling. Again, if you'd like to take a deeper look at anything, particularly if it did resonate, or you simply like the reading style, you can email me for more information at maggie1maguire@gmail.com. You can also see that contact info by clicking the description of this video. I would be delighted to hear from you and to work with you. I will see you all in a couple of weeks for the next set of generals. Until then, stay well, stay safe. Hope to see you back here again soon. And I hope to hear from some of you as well. Bye-bye.